Hello everyone, this is Joseph1WH. I am going to continue my playthrough of Avowed. This is episode 17 and we're going to go into a city of, what is it called? Fior. So let's go in. Yeah, last two episodes I've got distracted, was wandering around the area. Now finally we can go inside and talk with the governor. So let's talk to this guard.
Word of advice, give a wide berth to the governor's manor. Giatta's about to tear that poor man a new one.
Unfortunately that's where I'm headed, Giatta. Now this I have to see. Who's Giatta, huh?
One of our animancers. She's bright as a spark, but a mite confrontational. She came storming up the hill with a wheelbarrow full of spoiled crops. Then the shouting started.
Animancers fighting? This I have to see.
This isn't the first time Giatta's put the governor in his place, but it might be the last.
What are they fighting about? Maybe she could help me. I'm looking to consult with Animancy. How are you faring against the Dream Scourge? He wouldn't probably know about this. What are they fighting about?
Look around. The town's overgrown, the crops are dying. What's not to fight about?
Just take a blessed day look outside. Doesn't take a genius to see this place is rolling downhill.
The governor's manor is on the far side of town. You can't miss it. Just follow the sound of foul language.
I was hoping to learn some local curses.
Looking forward to seeing what it looks like when animancers fight.
Yeah, I pretty much brought that plague bear down by myself.
Did you now?
Captain Masoni said he'd never seen anything like it.
Oh, I bet.
Let's talk to those two.
It's a nice day, isn't it?
No, you don't want to talk to me. Okay, get lost. Okay, so the entrance is here. Looks like an entrance to some castle or something. Alright, let's go in. So yeah, the Dream Scourge is definitely more advanced here than it was at Paradise. So let's see what's going on here. Oh, Captain.
Ah, the Emperor's envoy. Inquisitor Ludwig said you might be heading this way.
And to whom am I speaking? Yes, I'm here on diplomatic mission. Okay, let's ask her. She didn't introduce herself. That's rude.
Captain Alfair of the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Vailians and their love of animancy.
Okay, Arcane Scholar. Metaphysically speaking, it's unlikely that animals are causing this plague. Animancy is dangerous. We need to rule it out as a factor. Okay. Perhaps the diplomacy should be left to diplomats, Captain? I'd suppose the Vailans don't like Adrians stating them their own business. Now let's go with the scholar.
While they theorize and do nothing, the sickness spreads. Worry not, envoy. The Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adirian interests when the time comes.
That doesn't sound good. What are you talking about?
We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
Does subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
Yeah, it does definitely with them. I wanna know what they're planning, to be honest. Because it sounds like they will be in my way. Alright, so what else we've got here? Yeah, the city has overgrown. We don't see really the... Oh, nice. We don't see the Dream Scourge yet, but the city has definitely overgrown. Alright, there is a side quest here.
Genuine healing crystals, purest in all of Eora.
What's happening? Let's talk to her.
Oh, you startled me. This old woman can get lost in prayer from time to time. You must be the Adiran envoy I've been hearing about. Apologies for any hardships you may have experienced getting here. The failing crops, the strange beasts, and even the Dream Scourge are all the result of our neglect of the dead.
That's interesting point of view. What prayer were you reciting just now? No apologies. There's no way you could be responsible. Yeah, that's true. I doubt it's your fault, but if it is, you'll have to make amends. That's just stupid. Okay, let's ask her what prayers she was been using.
I was calling on the spirits of the recently dead to follow the guidance of Bareth, god of death. I am asking the spirits to forgive us for our negligence and continue on their way without anger. The dead of Fior expect certain rituals to be carried out. I have failed to perform those rituals, and now the spirits are angry.
Are you referring to the old Valen custom of offering fresh food for the recently dead? What if we carried out the rituals in your stead? I imagine your problems have kept you too busy. Okay. If it was your negligence that caused this, it's your responsibility to fix it. Okay, let's go with the scholar.
That's exactly it. Well done. I have always observed it, and I brought it with me when I came to Fior. Our recent dead require a final meal to ease their passage from life. Without it, they can't rejoin the cycle.
You've got people waiting in line for their next meal, and you want to waste food on the dead?
I got food from the grain merchant stores. I just need someone to leave it at the graves. The dead will take it from there.
Flesh and bone, they bring the fruit to those who cannot eat. What tree calls for its branches to endure these rituals?
This seems like a waste of food when the rest of town is starving. Okay, I believe this ritual is carried out more for the grieving survivors than for the spirits. Cannot do perception. Do you really believe the dead are mad because they didn't have their last meal? Let's ask her.
This custom goes back a long way. We never had dream thralls or such blight in our crops until now.
Yeah, doesn't seem like something you should be doing, but it will give me experience, so I expect payment for this ridiculous scheme. It's far from the craziest thing I've done today. Let's do it. What do you need us to do? Yeah, I expect payment. Let's do it.
Do it for whatever reason you like, as long as it gets done. The first offering goes to a cliffside grave on the southern coast.
Whose bodies last there? And understood. Yeah, let's ask.
Loggers from the old days. They sacrificed themselves to make the land habitable, and lost their lives to creatures of the untamed forest. The second offering goes to a grave in the swamp, far to the west from here.
The spirits wander near the swamp?
They buried the bodies of settlers there, intrepid sorts that tried to tame the farther reaches of Emerald Stairs wilds. The final offering should be taken to the truffle farm east of Fior, where a family lost their lives to the encroaching wilds.
We hope no. Maybe this will help you find some peace, okay? This seems like a waste of perfectly good food. What can you tell me about this final grave?
Such a tragedy. A young family lost their lives there as the wilds encroached, swallowed before they could even flee.
Okay. No, definitely will want calm the spirits, so I still want to do it. So maybe this will help you find some peace.
That is the least of my worries. But yes, bringing closure to the recent dead will finally allow me a good night's sleep. I can't thank you enough for helping to ease the conscience of an old lady. Please, return when the rituals are complete.
Okay. Okay, that's a very weird quest, but yeah, why not? Edict of Subsistence. By order of the governor's will and office, all grains, fruits and grain of the earth are to be rationed by Fior's proper authority, effective immediately. These temporary measures shall be in place until further notice. Any attempts at subversion shall be swiftly dealt with. Animancy, Vidaro. Oh.
Empty again.
Yeah, seems that way.
Vidaro says the current crop is promising, though.
How can he know that? He's not a farmer.
Be patient. He hasn't steered us wrong before.
Oh, there is something here, yes. And a bow and another letter. Let's see. Martin, please apologize to our customers for the delay in sending this order. I'm afraid we can only send half of what you requested. The herbal yield in Emeraldstar was less than I'd hoped this season for quality medicinal and tinctures. I hope the shipments suffice for the time being. So they're really in dire situation here by the look of it. Right. Anything here? How about on this side? Oh. Small book. Ah, that is the reduced size of this book indicates that it was made for the hands of kids smaller than you. And despite this, the book is still easy enough to read. An old faded bookmark denotes a favorite passage. No, I'm not reading this too much. Okay, nothing else here. Oh, letter. Darling, I wish you could have joined me this time. I understand Vidaro needs his hand held at the best of times, let alone during the onset of a famine, but still, ruins are a little more beautiful with you here to explain things to. Of course, you can't join me now, even if Vidaro suddenly grown competent, sorry. I've explored this ruin thoroughly, and I'm sure the locals are sick of me by now. So don't miss me too much, my dear. I'll be home soon. Yatzl. Oh, that's the woman we met. Okay. Potato, nice. I hope she won't be angry that we got into her house. Okay, what's there? Oh. Hey, look at this. Alright, that is always welcome. Dusted lined notes. Gutted supplies. 5 days rations. 3 disinfectants, 1 large canvas bag. Okay, still needs disarming tools, lockpicks, a fat bottle of celebratory wine broth, bought with all the money you're going to make on this? The backbone, so you finally make the gods damned trip to the Tusks. Okay, so somebody's planning something here. Some expedition or whatever. Alright, what else do we have? So many rats. Okay, nothing in those boxes. Hey, there's something in here. Oh, look at that. That was... Normally could have gone from this side, but this is seriously overgrown. Okay. Oh, wait. Something's here. That's right. Okay. What about here? Hello?
I am not accustomed to failure.
Ugh, neither am I. But it happens to the best of us, no? They made up their minds before we even started. It's okay, we'll try again.
But it's the third time.
You know how it is. Their standards are impossible. It isn't personal.
Of course it's personal. It's the Animancers workshop.
I have a research background, perhaps I can help. You have bigger things to worry about than academics right now. You're wasting their time fooling about with animancy. Now, let's see if they want my help.
I'm not sure our work is quite ready for peer review.
Maybe we need some feedback on our proposal.
Using essence to cure male flaccidity is uncharted territory. I'm sure of our thesis.
You would use essence on something as trivial as that? I would think soul essence would be the perfect thing to enliven the male member. Now you have my attention. I have places to be. No, I'm going with this color.
I assure you, for many people, this is not trivial. For many, this is a matter of health and self-image.
We treat this important issue with the utmost respect, even down to the proposal's title.
What do you think of this? Boning without bones, essence and the performativity of male anatomy.
Consider this. From stick to stone, using essence to augment male performance.
This is so stupid. You both bad. I suggest erecting the future, the burgeoning science of manimancy. How about abomination? Wasting essence on the ridiculous frivolity. You should just go with your guts. Now you're both mad.
I take offense at that. But there's likely some truth in it. So, boning without bones it is.
That's so stupid.
I literally just came up with it.
Okay, rejection letter. Let's read it. Thank you for your humble application to Animancer's workshop of Fior mes Iverno. We regret to inform you that your admittance cannot be granted at this time. While your proposal on using Adra implements to siphon essence to specific genital features of male anatomy was certainly unexpected, we suggest you could reconsider your suggestion for practical application. Oh, this is ridiculous. Come on. Okay, what else do we have here? No, I don't want to talk to them anymore. That was really funny. Ah, there is essence here as well. Not you. This is overgrown. Oh, there's another note here. Party note. The note is hastily scrawled but radiates with love. LM. I hope this note finds you well. What an occasion, despite the lackluster fruit. You always were the life of the party, despite your claims otherwise. I look forward to more antics soon. Till we meet again, FB. Ew. There should be some food there for me to pick up. I think.
What's the meaning of this?
Look at these crops. Look at your city. The Dream Scourge is laying waste to our home.
There is no Dream Scourge in Emerald Stair.
The land begs to differ, and I can prove it.
We can discuss this in private.
We are discussing it now.
Okay. So it seems like I have to join this discussion. Let's do it, Governor.
How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike?
Sorry to interrupt. I'm also looking into Dream Scourge. Joe at your service. Never mind that. What were you talking about? You must be Giatta. No, I'm not sorry. Never mind that, yeah. What are you talking about?
Our farms are dying, and the politician here won't do anything about it.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Tempers are high, but I don't see any assassins. Yet.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
I'm an Adirian envoy. Is that official enough? Private discussion? You're arguing in the middle of the town. Excuse me, but I'm talking to this captivating young lady. Let's go with this one. Completely ignore him.
Did you hear that, Ignacy? You should be taking notes.
Ah, of course. The Adirian envoy. Ambassador Hilgard sent a missive telling me to expect you. How delightful. You speak with a measure of authority, but I caution you to remember who's in charge around here.
Now that's what I call a first impression. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now, our farms.
Soon it will be people. Well, it's already started. That's why I'm here. Perhaps an animancers can help me stop it. The deeper I go into the living lies, the worse this gets. Your governor disagrees. No, that's why I'm here.
Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
We definitely agree on that.
True.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust Animancy as his father did.
I thought animancers leapt at the bold experimentation, but you do. What would it take for you to fix it? It's difficult to ignore dying farms once you start starving. Maybe he's just being cautious. Nah, that's bull. Arcane Scholar, it is.
They do. And that's the kind of reckless behavior I'm trying to avoid.
Reckless is all we have time for. Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you, for once.
I'm just trying to stop Giatta from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
What's the worst that could happen? She's the one taking all the risks here. I think she knows what she's doing. Let me take her off your hands. I'll make sure nothing goes wrong. No, that's... Yeah, she's the one. Can we ask? Yeah, let's ask first.
Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
Yeah, she's not wrong there. If we work together, okay. Maybe we can solve this dream scourge rationally. I should have Governor's doubt, but you're right. We can't afford to delay. What was that about your family basement? Yeah, let's ask.
It's nothing. Our governor is backed into a corner and lashing out. I almost respect him for it. Buy me a drink sometime, and I'll tell you all about my family's basement.
Deal. First we take care of the dream scourge. Ale, wine, or something stronger. Let's get you out of here. Okay, deal.
I thought you'd never ask. Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Giatta.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giatta Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior mes Iverno.
Banished?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giatta is an outcast.
Making a mistake. Let's go. Fine by me. I got where I came from. Giatta, are you okay? Yeah, I was supposed to be an asshole.
Then I trust you won't overstay your welcome.
Governor, this is unacceptable. Your father would have kept this community together at any cost.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior mes Iverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
All right. Got some big turn of events now. Huh?
I'll find us another bedroll.
Speak with Giatta, right? Okay, let's see what else we've got here. Do I want to speak with him? I want to check his house. Whoa. This is... Does that not look like a governor's house? Right? Well, here maybe a little. Oh, drink. And sausage and... Oh, okay, that's better. That's much better. Oh, nothing here. Okay. Nothing on the table. Butler. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Maybe he's got something interesting to say.
By tradition, the governor's manor is open to the public.
Ooh. So I can just go anywhere. Let's do just that. Ooh. Look at this. Nice bedroom. Crumpled paper. Essence and the performativity of male anatomy. Those two guys, stupid guys. Okay, let's read it. Stamina, vigor, endurance. Many names for the same limited resource. With the right application of essence, the slump in enthusiasm doesn't have to be the end of one's marital obligations. When the body is frail, the spirit remains strong. Our art can rise the dead, so let us now explore what else may be risen from an early grave. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, there's a key here, bedroom key. Thank you. Oh, and a chest. Well, lockbox. Medium armor. Okay. What does this one give me? Ooh, minus 35 stamina. And minus 30 essence. Oh. But damage reduction is much higher. Oh, gives me move speed. Okay. It gives me essence, so this is actually better. Alright. Oh, what's here? Okay, we're gonna equip this. Alright. And there is a book. What's in it? Oh, Ignacio Vidaro's journal. Interesting. I have sworn to the people on my family's honor that there is no dreamscotch in Emerald Stair. If it exists, it cannot touch our lands. When I am alone at night, I must remind myself of that promise again and again, even if I must scream it to those empty halls. So why do I feel threads pulling away from the fabric of my community while I strain to hold them together? It's the old man and his protege, or else my imagination, but probably them. Mother's condition isn't helping my cause, neither does wine. Oh, so his mother is in trouble. I'm guessing she's got dreamscotch. Might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. Okay, this is him. What else? Oh, final journal of Jonas. My son, tomorrow I become the effigy. Tomorrow I become Scan's embodiment of Iora. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. For months, we met by secret conclave to plot our landlord's demise, all the while working the fields as if our hearts were content. Scan teaches us to plot with the mind while keeping one's face impassive, inscrutable. Fair fights are for those with armies. The quiet slave is our whetstone, our focus. In his worship, our cause finds focus, clarity and possibility. Tomorrow, my master chokes on his own whip. Ah, so there was some rebellion by the look of it. By the time you read this, I will be dead. I pray Scan does not abandon me for speaking of my plotting, but a son deserves to know how his father died. For I have volunteered to be effigy. Scan will inhabit my body, using this old farmer's simple flesh as a puppet of godly rage. I have been shaved and anointed. Tomorrow's morning I will be your father in name only, as my manhood will be removed, my nose and ears removed, and my useless mortal eyes will replace with flint stones, through which Scan might see the word. Wow, that's just some sacrifice. My son, I am sorry for the lies I have told you these past few seasons, but Scan demands secrecy. Even your mother knows nothing of my furtive service to the quiet slave. Cause my name if you must, but never weep for me, for I die for the betterment of our community, to smite our lord's corruption from the face of Iora. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip, for tomorrow I become the effigy. Who was he? Was he this governor, father? Animancy, the modern age. Oh, that is long. Animancy is both respected and revealed, sometimes by the same person. For all the research done on the topic, we still know so little. Control over life itself. Sometimes animancers have been working towards for hundreds of years. There are no real records of how the practice of animancy was first discovered, but once the spark of knowledge ignited, there was no stopping it. Inevitable discoveries. Okay, so this is the history of animancers. Or maybe just one. Giatta's Agriculture Report. Governor, my research points to one inevitable conclusion. The harvest will fail. Before ignore me again, read on. Listen, my father spoke of the river of souls flowing through the island. The souls feed our crops and power our machines. We agree on that much. What do you think happens when the river gets polluted? If you don't believe me, look at your own farms. The soil is hollow. It might not even have the dream scourge. The time has come to break the bones of the living lands and set them in a more agreeable fashion. It might be Fior mes Iverno only hope. We should discuss this in person. I'm confident you'll see the reason. Best, Giatta. So he didn't really see the reason. Anonymous letter. Let's see. Governor, all this talk of the dream scourge infecting the land has grown too loud to ignore. If it was Kulichi, we could see our way past it. Call him senile and the discussion's over, yes? But now Giatta is speaking for him, and you'd be hard-pressed to find an animancer who doesn't trust Giatta. To put it plainly, we demand results of one kind or another. Let the old man do his research, or find some way to discredit him. If you're lucky, he'll discredit himself. What are you afraid of, Ignacy, we wonder? Either way, this has to end. It's tearing us apart. Your father would have put a stop to it by now. With patience, your friends in town. Ah, so someone is telling him to ignore it. The Russian calendar. Named after the inventor who studied the motion of the stars, Hirosho's calendar replaced its less practical predecessors in 2680 AI. A Adirian calendar was steeped in the traditions of its past tribal kingdom and included days of reverence devoted to political stations long since rendered obsolete. Okay, so this actually... Okay, this explains the seasons and the science of Eora. Yeah. According to Roche's observations, Eora takes 334 days of 27 hours each to orbit the Sun. He divided the 16 months of 20 days each equally by the seasons. Whether or not it coincides with the Adirian calendar, farms and smaller communities traditionally reserve 3 days for prayer and preparation between each season. Hirosho factored these days into his calendar, as well as those reserved for celebrating the beginning and midpoint of the year. The names of the months and adjacent days for celebration are listed below with variant translations. New Year. A day to celebrate the arrival of the new year. Of all holidays, this one is celebrated by most people around the living lands and the Valen republics. Each new year is greeted with fervent zeal to begin things anew and start with a fresh slate. Okay, so we've got winter, we've got spring, early, mid, deep, and late. Okay. Oh, because there is 4 months per season. Okay. Summer, rising, early summer, midsummer, then mid-year, late summer, and autumn, and winter dusk, early winter and midwinter. Okay. Alright, what else is here? Scanite scripture. No, I'm not gonna read this. Oh. Look at this. Estel's copy of Midwife's Memoirs. The title page is inscribed to my beloved Estel in celebration of your quickening. I know how our Queen of Birds comfort you. Hela's wing bear you both on safe winds in the months to come. With love, your Maxim. Okay, so I'm just gonna stop for a minute each paragraph if you want to read it, because I am not going to. It's a bit long. There you are. Okay. Did I talk to him again? Let's see.
I'm sorry you had to witness that spectacle. Giatta is a spirited animancer, but she can be intolerable at times. Whatever you may think of us, I welcome you to Fior mes Iverno.
You really don't believe this crisis is as bad as it looks? Why don't you listen? Never a dull moment. Thank you, I'll be going. Why don't you listen? Okay.
Quilici wants us panicking over what he can't even prove. If there's a threat to Emerald Stair, it's that old man and his fear-mongering. Don't waste your time on him.
Do you mind if I work with Giatta? Why are you afraid of him? Noted. Appreciate the warning. That will be my choice to make. Why? Yeah, why are you afraid of him?
He was loyal to my father, but never to me. And he knows how to rally others to his side.
This Nimdude wouldn't see a Balrog coming if it did a little dance right in front of him.
If there's nothing more, I have a city to run.
Yeah, and soon there will be not much left of the city if you run it the way you do now, so yep, farewell. You're a moron. Okay, let's see the bedroom downstairs. I've got the key for it now. So that might be his mother. I do have the key.
I've got a powerful feeling we weren't supposed to see this.
Yeah, definitely not. So let's see the notes. Letter to my son. Okay. I write this in a rare moment of clarity. So she has the dream scourge. Before he left us, your father was a proud, stubborn, wonderful man. Let me offer you a word of advice on his behalf. Those who rule with power are destined to be overthrown by power. Those who rule with heart are destined to be cherished long after they're gone. I can feel the fog drifting back over my thoughts. Goodbye, Ignacy. Hopefully not for long. Your mother, Estelle. Shimmering winds, gnashing teeth, chew through the dirt. Where are my hands, Ignacy? Where are my hands? My hands, my hands, my hands. Yep. So he's hiding that his mother is sick. Flower of Winter by Maxim Vidaro. The Violent Republic swindled me out of the Songretas de Cala, denied me my born right to lead the printer's government. I would not take such insults lying down. Scan was behind me all along, whispering into my ear, caressing my shoulder with skinless fingers. Together we saw the revolution. Now you can actually taste the fruit it bore. I can only imagine the day Spirento awoke to discover the empty halls of Catamia, the pillaged libraries. Where did our brightest mind go? Where are the animancers? They blamed me, yet they had no one to blame but themselves. We journeyed to the frontier in defiance of the violent republics. We remained because our community is a living revolution, proof that we can thrive without the golden chain around our necks. Okay, alright, let's try to talk to her. It's most probably just gibberish, but...
Maxim, where did you go? Ignacy. Where is Ignacy?
So, she's not of clear mind right now. Let's go see what else is waiting for us here. Oh, there is another. Oops. I don't want to jump. Okay. What's here?
Come on. My invention is guaranteed to enlarge your essence.
Oh, really? Honor the Magnificent. Okay, who are you, woman?
A moment of your time, my friend. Tell me, what do you know about your soul?
Well, I'm a godlike. I've got some divine heritage. Not as much as I would like. Why? What's wrong with it? I don't have a moment. Let's go with this one. I'm a godlike.
Wrong. Your soul is an ancient, wondrous thing, suffused with lifetimes of rich, delicious memory. But it's tired, my friend, heavy with the burden of generations and too weak to survive another turning of the wheel.
Perception. How much do I pay to lighten my soul? Whatever can be done. Run that by me again. I've had enough. Farewell. Okay, this is stupid, but let's go with this.
My invention can increase the potential of your soul by getting rid of all the clutter, all those past lives dragging you down. So what do you say?
I'll pass.
Then it was not meant to be. Perhaps we'll meet in our next life.
That would have been an excellent time for a nap, and you ruined it.
Thanks, Paris. Oh, he wants to talk. Okay. Oh, both of them want to talk. Okay. We definitely need a camp, right? Okay. No, we cannot go through here. Oh, there is an entrance there. Oh, hold on. That's right. What about here then? Let's go in. Gifted Magpie. What is the Gifted Magpie? Oh, there is something downstairs. A Dangerous Legacy by Aitor Castell. Fior mes Iverno is a dangerous legacy. We exploit the land for its riches, but our way of life is only a generation old. Our children will inherit an ecosystem they barely understand because we barely understand it. Despite our success, I worry for the future. The animancers who planted the seeds will not be the ones who harvest whatever grows. Okay, that's an interesting point of view. Leafsty, good. Crumpled letter from Tyne. Dear Len, you would love it here. The Living Lands is quite a vacation spot. Even the small mushrooms are as large as giant mushrooms. They remind you of Maura. Poor sad Maura and her mushroom-riddled face. Oh, I haven't met my dragons yet, but I will let you know the instant I do. Then we both have dragons. Animancy is so much fun. One of the locals sat me down in front of his machine and told me that my soul is shaped like an orb. Can you believe that? I offered him the signed copy of my famous spell, Tan Chaotic Orb, but he said no thanks. He's lost, right? Do you still have that locket I gave you? Whenever you're feeling lonely, don't forget to open it and think of me, and maybe write back. Your friend. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Len hates when I talk about myself, and when I call her Len, and everything about me, but I will get on her good side, even if it kills me, which it might, if the Living Lands doesn't kill me first. Oh, Animancy for farmers, okay. Oh, farming in Emerald Star is both simpler and more complicated in other lands, and it's important to understand why. Animancy is the art of soul manipulation, because we sip atop a rich vein of soul essence. Our animancers work miracles of healing, personal enrichment, research, and yes, agriculture. The machines around Fior mes Iverno tap into the flow of essence and use it to give life to the soil. Don't touch the machines or disturb any animancers at work. Don't ask questions about what they do or how they do it. If you get sick, someone might escort you to the ruins west of town for observation and final rites, if necessary, and some of the farmhands might not draw breath. Beyond that, it's business as usual.
Have you heard?
Fresh
Giatta's
water.
causing trouble at the governor's mansion again.
You must admit she has a point. We should do something about the Dream Scourge. Not simply wait for it to pass.
Be careful with that kind of talk. The governor has ears all over town.
Ah. So yeah. There is a problem here brewing. Oh, nothing. Okay. Let's go back down. See what's inside here. Hello. Oh, the merchant.
Would you care for a refreshment?
I'm already getting one. Hold on a second. I'll come and talk to you. Maybe you do. Oh, look at that. Very nice. What else do you have here now? Nothing? Anything behind you? Hey, potato. What? Maybe he's like the other guy in the tavern there. Maybe he's got some news or gossip.
If you are looking for sanctuary, you have found it. The Gifted Magpie is a house of calm, rational discussion. We have only 2 rules of conduct. Maintain dignity and speak in a soft tone of voice.
Oh, that is annoying. I heard that name before, the magpie. Okay, let's see what we've got here. So, the opposite of what I heard at the governor's mansion. What is that enchanting smell? Okay, let's start with this.
Indeed. There is a reason I prefer to keep the doors closed. Animancers are miracle workers, but their work breeds obsession, rivalry, and bitter disagreement.
Okay, so you must see a lot of animancers around here. Well, this is a city of animancers, so it does. I already just came in for a cup of tea. You must see a lot of animancers.
Their anxiety keeps me in business. This tea house is where troubled minds come to approach problems from a quieter angle.
Oh my god, I don't like him anymore. He's so annoying, the way he speaks. Maybe that's why Animancy is so unreliable. Everyone's fatigued. Speaking of which, I could really use a cup of tea. Maybe like you're running a... Sounds like you're running a public service. Maybe I'll come by later. No, this is ridiculous. Yeah, speaking of which...
Regrettably, we are out of tea. My stockpile is exhausted, and the harvest has not kept up with demand. We have other goods for sale, if you care to peruse them. Trinkets I have collected over the years.
No tea in a tea house? Now, let's have a look. Oh, let's not argue. Ability essence cost. Treasure map, oh. I'll take that. A good ranger is prepared for any challenge, but the best ranger has snacks on hand. Now that I have retired, I have no further need for my code. Of many pockets. Use it in good health. Don't mind the crumbs and the smell of cheese. No, I'm getting that. Ooh, I had a lot of money. Wow. Okay, that was very good. What can I sell him? Okay, let's sell all this. Okay. So I got a new
Spirits are truly wonderful. Powerful,
new treasure map that will be
self-aware,
very useful.
rich with
That's a
insight.
drink, and there is not a
Insight,
note.
you say?
Frustrated scroll. Souls are made of essence. Essence is made of. Why are hostile spirits visible to the naked eye? Undiscovered gods. Mapping the beyond. Soul compass. Is that something? How to hide our work from the gods. Tea? Soul tea? If you don't settle on the dissertation topic, my mentor is going to... If I don't settle on this dissertation topic, my mentor is going to kill me. Okay, so this is student scribbling.
Lifetimes of knowledge.
Right.
A little knowledge would do me good right about now. A pity I must wait.
Okay, so
until I'm
that will
dead.
be going to Giatta. Oh, how did I miss this? There is yeah, there is a side quest here. Where is it? This guy. Is this where I came from? Where's the map? Oh yes, this is the entrance. The Gifted Magpie. Oh, I haven't been here. And we haven't got the Essence of War. Missing Ranger. Okay, so speak to Lieutenant Fidelia. Okay. We'll do that. But let's get those quests here. Oh, those are bounties. Cool. Okay, interact. Award. A reward will be given for killing the Earth Blight known as Belderano. A number of rangers and settlers perish in a natural disasters, and now their souls are bound together in agony, incarnated as the Blight. Please put them out of the misery. Okay.
Oh, those poor souls. Please bring them peace, Saimiko. Becoming part of a blight is not a fate I would wish upon my worst enemy.
Okay, there's another one. There's actually quite a few. 6 together. Bounty, the Trantons. A reward will be given for killing the notorious Tranton bandit gang located in the Western Forest. These outlaws are responsible for the raids on outlying farms. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, the Trantons. A bunch of butzos, if you ask me. But they are dangerous, I'll admit. Watch yourself out there.
We will. Delemgan. The reward will be given for killing a group of Delemgan within the Western Forest. They have been acting more aggressive lately, attacking rangers on patrol and researchers out in the field.
Ah, those Delemgan. They are not evil, it is just in their nature to push back against the expansion of civilization. Still, survival of the fittest and all that, ne?
Delemgan. It's a weird name. But I might have fought them. Alright, next one. Old Nuna. The reward will be given for killing an ancient and dangerous bear that has taken up residence within a grotto. Some citizens familiar with the region's history recognize this bear as Old Nuna, a beast responsible for the deaths of many rangers.
Be careful with Old Nuna. I have a theory that her longevity and hardiness are due to an inordinate suffusion of essence.
Interesting. Fleshia's Dispatch. Okay, what's that? Wanted Sansa and a god of her in Paradise has reported his assistant Flasha missing in the Emerald Stair. A reward will be offered for the return of Fleshia's cartographic notes. Below is her last correspondence posted to provide clues to her whereabouts. Good day to you, Sansa. I hope this letter finds you well. I am pleased to report new progress for my charge of the Emerald Stair. I have taken up near a curious ruin that the locals call Naku Tedek. Godless, perhaps? I will note it. Such architecture I have never seen. I know I should be diligent and focus on my work, but I cannot help worrying that my presence here is a burden. Thought the Fiorians welcome me warmly? It is clear they have fallen on hard times. I hope to finish quickly. I am yet another mouth to feed. Okay, so we've got another cartographer. And a Xaurips. Oh, I think I killed those. Attention, a reward will be given for killing the Xaurips that have taken up residence at the abandoned farms northwest of Fior. If those farms are ever to be reclaimed, the Xaurips will need to be driven away from the land. And we did that, so let's collect the bounty.
At all godlike. I've heard whispers that one of your kind was here in the living lands. It is a pleasure to meet you. In case it wasn't clear, I'm the point of contact for anyone with bounties to turn in. So return to me if you have any to claim.
That's why I'm here. I already have a bounty to claim. What's your role? We already know. She just said. I'll return. Nope. I've got a bounty.
Diverus? You work fast.
The abandoned farms are clear of Xaurips.
I see. Then the other bounty hunters did not fare so well. I am glad at least to know of their fate. Perfecto.
Yep.
Return when you have more to claim.
Oh, that I will. That I will. Okay, there is another shop here, so let's see. What's
Can I
this?
interest you in some glaive berries or Barrett's bells, perhaps?
I have no idea what's that, but we'll probably find out in a minute. Let's just see if you have anything for me to take. Oh, there is a letter. Let's see. I write this without hope, knowing you'll never see it. Every day I come into your tea shop, watch as your lips mutter about the noise and complain about contention. Yet the only contention I feel is within my heart. I order your tea, sit in a corner as you serve other customers, but you never notice. I imagine what has captured your thoughts each time you lose focus and stare at the wall with a blank expression. Each time I wish that it was me you looked at with those glazed, blurry eyes. Forever your magpie, Abrit. Oh, there is a Ramon's brewing. Okay, is that her?
All ingredients
Yes.
are fully stocked.
Let's talk to her. Let's talk to her. Maybe I will pass the message to that guy from the tea shop, whatever his name is. Let's talk to her.
Welcome to Porrya Vellino, the finest legitimate apothecary of Emerald Stair.
How's business going? What's you have and blah blah blah. Nothing about the letter. Okay, how's business going?
5 summers ago, business was thriving. But now charlatans are selling crystals and essence enlargers in the streets. Add rumors of Dream Scourge and everyone is buying from these swindlers. At least you've come in.
Let me get to see what you have. You could profit by selling such products yourself too. Ignore them. Your customers will return. Let's try this one. She probably gonna tell me off, but let's try.
Oh, I could, easily. But in the long run, where would that get me? I would be no better than them. I used to believe animancers would trust science, but I'm beginning to doubt that. At least I don't have to convince you.
Okay, I need supplies. What do you have? Oh, exceptional. Exceptional, look at that. So mine is just fine. This is exceptional. So free. Okay, I can use it. What's the quite low? Oh, it's all fine. Okay, something. It's okay. Oops, oops, once. There's always another one. Okay, so 5, 5 business. 42, 25, 35. Oh, 3 times of wine. So this is all ice. This is something right. Small, so this is beautiful. Thanks, small. 25 customers, 30 levels. How do I need? System 1, 25, 5 months. 39, state development 6. Oh, this is no, this is fine. This is exceptional. This is stuff. Charge my results. Charge my shield, and shock damage. And rate is higher. That could be nice. That would be money. Yeah, that is. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Okay. There's a lot of stuff here. I don't know this. No, this is sound 26. Same basically. This one. He's actually better, right? It's actually 12. Wow. The cost is the same. The standard damage is much better. It's much better. Oh, should I buy it? I think I should. Standard damage. No, this one. Yeah, this one. This one. Is it the same? This one I'm just now. This one. this one, and I can sell this one. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Oh. Okay. Alright, that's good. Now, there was something more here.
What else to get?
Oh.
What else to get?
Rejuvenate and revitalize your personal essence.
Honest Emil.
Pure crystals dug from the soil of Emerald Stair. No imitations.
Warden. Okay.
Think you're healthy? Think again. Clean yourself out with a healing crystal.
Okay, I spoke with these two idiots. So now let's go talk to... How do I get there? Can I get inside? Oh, I didn't see you. How do I get inside, huh? Okay, maybe there's some other way. But now, let's talk to... this captain of the Rangers, or whoever he was. Wait. Did I hear a chest here somewhere? Maybe not. Okay, let's go up here first. Oh, there is stuff here. Hot box, thank you. Good one. Apprentice Animancer's diary. Okay. I've finally done it. I'm studying at the academy. My dreams come true. The equipment here far exceeds anything available to me at home. And the knowledge. My colleagues are also brilliant. One has even offered me a great boon. Ollie says he has a way of enchanting one's trouser to elevate one's performance in the bedroom. Damn. Maniacs. Oh, the only thing about sex. He says it's still experimental and I mustn't tell anybody, but he promises results. Perhaps I shall find a lover for keeps within this bastion of animancy and kindness. I am confounded. My colleagues snicker as I pass. Their laughter is undeniable. I do not understand. Have I committed some great faux pas? Hopefully they can forgive my ignorance. To do. Formulate plan to retrieve bands from atop Monto's animancy machine. Formulate plan to reclaim my honor. Exact revenge upon Ollie. Perhaps try the essence and larger offered in the town square. Oh, come on. They've just been playing tricks on the poor guy. Well, hazing is as old as word itself, so he's been just... They just made fun of him because he's a new guy, right? Alright. Where is this? Okay, so I need to go downstairs. Yeah. Let's do just that. Risk potion and Journal of Valentino Casanova. Among animatic notes and scribbles is a brief excerpt that catches the attention. I have gained much in my latest initiative and I have enjoyed myself despite my misgivings. Still, soon will come the day when I no longer need court either of them, and I do long to return to my sweet solitude. Until then, however, I must work. While Sinya's work remains inscrutably meticulous, I have liberated the innovations I feel would be most beneficial to my own goals. And while I bristle at Isalia's continued frivolity, her insights under the influence of drink have proven that her notes contain value I could not find elsewhere. I could be said that neither deserves the ill that I am doing to them, but I argue that both will benefit by seeing their work brought to light, even if credit is never received, where it is due. Ah, someone is trying to do something.
I had one job.
Steal somebody's work here, right? Oh, fresh water, thank you. Stew, thank you. Lieutenant Fidelio. Okay, so I need to talk to him. I don't need to talk to you. So let's talk to Lieutenant.
Look out for her, Fidelio. How hard could that have been?
Fidelio, as in Lieutenant Serrat. Belen has mentioned you. Can I help you? Another troubled Fiorian. Is everyone in the city miserable? You need to sober up. Okay, the first one. Let's go straight to it.
Belena, you found her. I've been looking for my missing rangers for days. She was with a partner at Alaro. Did you see hide or hair of him?
The plague got to Adelaro. I'm afraid Belena's not far behind. They both have the plague. I'm sorry. I thought you'd want the badges back. How could you not notice they had the dream scourge, you fool? When I do, you'll be the first to know. No, let's badger him.
The dream scourge? No. No. I told myself it couldn't be, but they'd been acting sideways, more than just distracted from their work. I thought it was... Well, I don't have to tell you twice. I was so wrong. I think I know the answer, but is either of them still alive?
Belena's alive and Delaro is dead. I brought the badges back.
Merla, when she turns, Fior will panic. Where is she now?
She's still wondering. I don't think she knows where she is.
Then I can't leave her. I can't kill her either, but I'll have to find the strength. Here. You went to a lot of trouble. You ought to be paid for it. It's time for me to get out of here and actually do my job.
Looks like no one is safe from the Dream Scourge. There's nothing anyone can do.
I really do hope you can end this, Envoy.
Yeah, me too. But let's see what we've got from him. An Excel. Okay, this is what I'm using. What did I get from him? Ah, Ring of Peerless Marksman. 10% damage with ranged weapons. Oh. Actually, I've got a lot of potions and food, so this is not needed. And I have it in the left hand. Okay, so I've got ranged weapons, so let's do this. Yeah, that's fine. What resolves gives me... no, here. Stamina. Alright, I've got one more point, and I could give it to... maybe Perception, critical hits chance, and maximum range increased. Okay, that is actually very good, so let's do this. Okay, abilities. I've got 2 points. That's sick nearby enemies. This is much better. Okay. Let's do one. Arcane Shield for 20 seconds, make your spells casting interruptible, increases your damage reduction. Oh, this is actually good because I've been casting spells and they interrupted me. Incoming arrows, similar projectiles are reflected back at the enemies. Okay, let's do this. This is really good. Alright. So we've done this. We talked to the guy.
Pour you a drink.
Letter. Let's see. Adelaro, my love, I want to see you again. What about our patrol tomorrow night? The woods will give us some privacy. Don't breathe a word to Aena, though. She went straight to the captain last time. Balena. Ah, so she wanted him to go with him as well. It's not like...
The crops ruined. All
like it was all him.
But I think I ought to give up farming, leave Emerald Stair.
And the animancers are useless. You heard them?
Okay, what's behind here? Nothing. Nothing behind here. Okay, do you have any gossip for me?
Well, I'll be a godlike in the Bone Boar. Apologies for the ruckus outside. The animancers never know when to shut their mouths.
I found it turning to watch. Every town has quicks, I would know. Every town.
Sounds like you've traveled a fair bit. Although even by Fior standards, tensions are at a breaking point. Except Giatta and Quilici, that is. They are the only animancers taking the Dream Scourge seriously.
Not taking the Dream Scourge is a mistake. You ought to trust in the gods over animacy. Okay, but what do you think? At least they have the power animacy at this side. Okay, let's ask him his opinion.
You see this pub? No one here is an animancer. We are Fior as a labor. Rangers, farmers, and the sentries. We've all heard the rumors from outside. Animals gone mad. Terror stalking the wilderness day and night.
The stories are true, I've seen. Okay, say nothing. I don't want to lie to him. But I want to tell him everything. Say nothing.
Although I admit Fior is in a bad way. Dream Scourge or not. We've had crops fail before, but never food rations. The governor says it's just a temporary precaution, but I am not buying it. So, we ought to drink while we can. Agreed? Anything I can get you?
Yeah. Tell me about Bone Boar. Yeah, let's ask.
What are you fixing to know?
I'd like to know history. Why don't animancers typically come here? Okay, this is interesting. On second glance, I'm good. No, I won't ask.
Because I don't go out of my way for them. Yeah, they're a finicky bunch. My clientele is more grounded. Works hard. They don't put on airs. I like to keep it that way.
Interesting.
Of course. Anything else you fancy?
Let's see what you've got. Lockpicks. Oh, always good. We've got grog, cheese wedges and everything, so nothing right now. Okay.
What did it be?
Alright. It's been really a long time I've been recording now, so I'll be going to talk to Giatta now, so we'll finish the episode here and start the conversation with her in the next one. Thank you very much everyone for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Of course, like and subscribe if you still haven't. Goodbye everyone.